live.
Yeah. So Lorwyn drops officially Friday, so
Hey,
it'll be good to
Magic.
hang out with the boys.
Send your Pinkertons on me, Magic. I'll fight you.
Good old Red Dead Redemption 2 ass bitches.
All right. Time to
Mash
meet.
Square.
Time to meet new characters, apparently. Also, Clive, maybe don't. I don't know. Just because you're approaching somebody in a town, I feel like you shouldn't just immediately reach for your fucking gigantic greatsword.
No, that's how I normally respond to people too.
Like he
Now,
was
mind
just
you, I'm a misanthrope, but
like he was wearing a hood, which is the only thing that is shit. But like people, they're in the desert. Like people wear hoods. Clive, don't be a fucking dick.
Clyde, don't be a racist just because they're dressing for the weather. So, fun fact, I don't know, maybe the shields scale with their power, but I'm fighting some of those enemies that have the shield,
Yeah.
and I just used the charge slash, and that was enough to break through it immediately.
Oh, cool. So it's a useless fucking mechanic.
It's it's not only was it not good in the first place as mashing square could do it, but literally it reaches the point of, oh, okay, maybe you don't, even if you didn't figure that out, you would just hold square for 2 seconds and it would accomplish the same goal.
All right. What the fuck good is a phoenix down?
Um, so when Aerith dies, you can give it to her.
Okay. Well, Aerith's already dead.
Damn, only a few years too late.
I was like, my guess is, I guess it probably just revives yourself
My
automatically.
guess is that you could use it if your partners die, because they probably have health bars.
Do
We've just
they?
never noticed because we beat their ass too fast.
I was like, I'm gonna assume they don't have health bars.
Okay, now that was funny though. You can, like the cinematic attacks.
Yeah.
I got one on an enemy with the shield, but because he has the shield, he had super armor, so Clive's just like slashing him and kicking him in the groin, and nothing happens.
Oh, the phoenix down is nothing. It's just a key. Like it's just a key item. Not even a key item. It's just a fucking item. Cool. It has no
It's just an
effect.
item to sell.
Not even to sell. I think it's
You,
just for your fucking inventory.
for your mere mortals who only have one life. So Cody, I've been rewatching my favorite Magic the Gathering show. I've been watching Avatar again.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's he going with this?
I just finished rewatching the first
Ah,
season of Avatar again.
shit.
Still pretty good. I don't think I'd
Yeah.
realized how much they actually set up ahead of time in that show.
No,
Like they talk about some shit that they don't pay off until like late season 2 in season 1.
yeah, no, they planned that shit out. Like
But there's also parts that they really clearly did not think out.
Sir, what are you talking about?
There's in the season 1 finale, Aang meets the face sealer, and he mentions that he stole an Avatar's loved one's face before. That's Avatar Kuruk, the one before Kyoshi.
Yeah.
He talks about it later, and he's like, "Oh, I stole it like 800 to 900 years ago." Again, the Avatar before Kyoshi.
I was gonna
Like
say,
that was like maybe like 300 years ago.
sir, I'm familiar with Avatar Kurik only because I pulled his fucking card twice.
Yeah, honestly, I did not know about him until I read through the story. I remember him from like the finale of Avatar, where he is the only one that gives Aang useful advice. But I looked him up because apparently he got a lot of lore. I kind of like him. He's actually like maybe one of my favorite avatars now.
There. I was like, I remember he existed. I could never named him before Magic, but like I remember he
Yeah.
existed. But
So apparently his like the canonical lore for him is that the avatar before him, the Airbender, was widely considered to be the best avatar. And he learned after he became the avatar that essentially she completely fucked the spirits.
Hmm.
that she was consistently just being like, "Hey, go fuck yourselves. The humans are the only ones that matter. I'm a human." And so he had to fight pretty much the entirety of the spirit world as they had grown like completely resentful of humans. And but nobody saw him doing it because he's fighting in the spirit world, so they just assumed that he was a useless fucking prick.
I kind of like that.
So he's out here sacrificing his life to save humans from the spirits, and that everyone just hates him for it.
Also, sure, it'd be crazy. Why didn't we maybe bring that up? We had another waterbending avatar who dealt with spirits her entire fucking series.
I
Almost
mean,
could have
only
been.
from season 2 onwards. Come on.
So her entire fucking series.
Yeah, no, it should have been brought up at some point with her. Although,
Yeah.
I honestly, to be fair, I don't think that they knew that because that information was in the Kyoshi books, which those are like semi-recent, like 5 or 6 years ago.
Fair.
But yes, if assuming that, like, the greatest show ever, One Piece, that this was all written years and years ago, um, that it should have been brought up.
Fair. Yeah. I guess. I guess that is true. They may not have decided that till later.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Avatar show being peak, have you read any of the comics?
I
They
have not.
are awful.
The only one I know is that's how we find out what happened to Zuko's mom was in one.
Yeah, they are so bad, and so is the Korra one. But like, I think they're written or at least somewhat influenced by the original creators. So I don't know why they're so ass. But
I mean, in fairness, it's not like every episode of Avatar was a
a
smash hit.
fair.
Like there was some bad episodes of Avatar.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I also haven't watched it in 9 to 10 years.
As somebody who rewatched season 1 recently, The Great Divide is pretty terrible still. I had like 3 more that I was like, yeah, these are not great.
Fair.
I'm gonna say the first. Still gonna say the first episode's not very good either.
What? I think the first episode's really good.
It plays a little bit too much into the humor for in my opinion, for my tastes.
Fair. I just think it is a really good job at setting up all the core things in 20 minutes.
All right. You know what? I'm actually gonna say I take it back. I think most of these season 1 episodes are pretty good. The episodes I'm gonna say aren't great are The Great Divide. The Fortune Teller is not really that good. It's okay, but it's not great. Bato of the Water Tribe is pretty mid, but only because Aang is super out of character in that entire episode. Those are probably the 3 that I would say in the season. And like I said, the first episode, and those are probably the 3 I would say are. Those are the 4 episodes I would say are kind of mid.
Fair.
Yeah, because if you don't remember the Bato, the Water Tribe episode, Aang finds out how much that Katara and Sokka miss their dad, and they get a map that tells them where to meet him, and he's like, "Oh, but I don't want them to leave," so he just like steals the map and runs away.
That's
He's like, "I don't want them to leave me," so he just like steals the map and hopes that nobody will ever question where the map went. It is a really weird episode.
the map that they know helps them get
They
to their
do not.
father.
So they know the map is on the way. They didn't know that the map was there.
That's a little better,
But yeah.
but still.
But I will say it's an episode that I remembered the episode existed, but I didn't remember it was this episode because it's the one with the bounty hunter with the like anteater that smells.
Yeah, she smells great.
Yeah,
According to Iroh.
yeah. So that's it. That's it. Actually, I'm gonna rant about that shit. They nerfed Iroh's edge. That was something I've noticed in season 1. Was Iroh had a bit of an edge to him in season 1, and they definitely toned that shit down starting in season 2.
I only like remember him as the goofy grandpa guy. I don't remember him having
So
an edge.
he's like very wise and very smart throughout it. But there's obviously the episode with her where he like, it's like, I grab uncle, I didn't see you get it. and he's like cuddling her. But the other, like in the same episode, he like walks around while they're fighting and like just starts robbing houses of like perfumes and shit. Like he is just doing that in the middle of the battle. Another episode is he is just like, he straight up threatens Zhao. Zhao is like, I'm gonna destroy the moon. He's like, if you touch the moon, I'm gonna kill you. I think it's just the exact response is anything you do to the spirits, I'm going to do 100-fold to you. Like Uncle Iroh had an edge to him in season 1, and then they definitely toned that down some. I found out that they actually made him apologize to the bounty hunter in one of the comics.
Oh, for smelling her?
No, for essentially sexually harassing her.
Okay, I mean smelling her is sexually harassing her. So.
Well, yes, but he didn't just smell her. What happened is she gets hit by her thing and gets paralyzed. And he jumps in front of her so she falls on top of him and then pretends to be paralyzed.
Uncle Iroh. That's not...
It's not like he didn't like just walk over to her and smell her. Like, no, he was definitely like, I really want this woman pressed up against me for several hours. Yeah, they made him apologize to her, and I'm like, you know what?
That's honestly,
I
that's
get
good.
it as far as the character goes, but we can just admit that you guys didn't know how to write him at the time. You guys could just say that. We don't have to make it like this great character growth moment for him because he, in theory, didn't have the character growth. He was, in theory, already there.
Fair. I was like, he's apologizing for something that, I mean, he did, but really, you guys did
the writers didn't know how to do it at the time. Yeah.
You were still figuring him out, which is fair.
Yeah, so I'm not expecting him to be like perfect from the start, but I don't know. I saw people be like, I saw somebody talk about it, and somebody was like, "Oh no, they fixed it. They had him apologize later." I'm like, first of all, I don't know that fixes it.
It doesn't
but
fix it.
Second of all, I was like, no, I don't think that fixes it. But second of all, they made him what?
Fair. I still like that I still think it's better than not addressing it, but.
I mean, I wouldn't have addressed it because nicely she wasn't that important of a character. If you had asked me right now, hey Jonathan, do you think that the bounty hunter was in the Avatar comics? I would have said no.
Sir, her name is June.
I think I did know that. I'm pretty sure I have her in Magic.
I was gonna say I only know her name because of Magic.
I am pretty sure I knew that because of Magic.
One thing I love about...
She does have a really good line in that show, too, by the way.
Does she? I don't remember much about her.
Yeah. Iroh offers to pay her weight in gold for them to help her. And she's like, she turns to Iroh and pokes his belly, and she's like, pay me your weight in gold, and I'll do it. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, good line.
It's pretty good. Except we know he was chiseled.
Actually, no, at that time he was still fat. He gets chiseled in season 3.
Oh, okay. I always was under the impression, like, I know he got more chiseled, but I just thought he was already, like...
No, there's an episode where he's, like, in a hot springs, and you can definitely see belly rolls.
Fair.
He, when he gets locked in prison after Aang gets killed in season 2, he starts working out pretty much all the time because, he's in a prison cell. What else is there to do?
Uncle Iroh is my favorite. I love how everyone loves him, and they just forgive all the war crimes he's done.
Yeah, but in fairness, he was sorry about that.
That's for sure, John. You and the audience said the same thing.
I was to say, in fairness, he was sorry about that. See, it's funny, kids, because the only reason he's sorry about that is because it got his son killed.
Because it got his son killed, yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, they bring that up in season 1. Again, something that does not get paid off until, like, way later in season 2. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, they bring up his son pretty early on, don't they?
Yeah, he, like, straight up talks to Zuko. He's like, ever since my son was killed, I think of you as my own. I'm like, whoa.
I mean, that thing I get. That I feel like it's like a...
It was probably, like, in the series Bible, but I was like, whoa, I do not remember this getting brought up this early. We also see Azula really early. She's, like, in episode 6.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. It's probably not 6. It's, like, episode 10. It's where we find out Zuko's backstory. Azula is in the audience watching.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
Like, with Uncle Iroh. I was like, oh, shit.
I thought you meant, like, she, like, actually, like, showed up, like, present day.
No, she's in like in a flashback. It was like
Yeah,
way earlier than I thought. I didn't remember her showing up until the season 1 finale.
fair.
Like as somebody who has watched this show all the way through, maybe twice before this, I was just caught off guard by how much they set up. Like they mentioned Wan Shi Tong's library in season 1.
Damn.
Like what the fuck? They
Yeah.
don't say its name, but Zhao mentions how he knows about the spirits. He's like, I found an underground library in the middle of the Earth Kingdom, and in there was scrolls on the spirits. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait.
Holy shit, wait a minute. That's literally Wan Shi Tong's library.
Yeah, that was also really. If I could be wrong, but I don't. They didn't have like good faith with Nickelodeon before then, right? Like it's not like they had worked on a bunch of.
I mean, again, I'm not like an Avatar lore expert, but I assume not.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. So it's really bold of them to like have this show at least 2 seasons kind of sort of planned out, and then bring it to Nick and be like, "Yo, shit, people gonna love this."
The one thing I did see is I like YouTube essays for when I'm going to work. As I saw somebody talk about like how important it is that bending isn't magic. He's like, there's rules to it, like the movements and stuff. And there are just like points in season 1 where like Zuko just like points his finger or points his palm at something, and it just randomly starts heating up. I'm like, I don't think the movement part actually matters all that much.
Also, that's a stupid fucking argument. There's rules to a lot of magic systems. Now, plenty of them don't, but like, I would say most of them do.
So like even something like Harry Potter, arguably one of the most famous magic systems, has rules.
Yeah.
Like you can't be black, you can't be gay.
Sir, that's not true. There's one black kid, and then he got expelled.
Was that the one that like got turned to stone by the basilisk?
That I don't know, but he did.
No.
He got expelled for doing black magic.
You're right, my bad. And Dumbledore was gay. We just never met his boyfriend in the books.
But he existed, and it was totally planned out and everything. He was super important, and also he was Johnny Depp.
You know what? I believe that. Oh, is that true? Is that from like the magical creatures movies or whatever?
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts. That's just magical creatures. Jesus Christ.
Fantastic Beasts, yeah. Johnny Depp plays that character.
Okay.
And then fucking Mads Mikkelsen
I would
does.
assume so.
Because they had to recast him during her trial.
That trial, golly, that trial was fucking incredible.
I will say I'm so surprised that the takeaway was Amber was wrong, Johnny was right, Johnny's good, instead of they're both fucking terrible people.
They're both terrible people.
She was more terrible, but like, he is not cleared.
I'm surprised that the takeaway was that and not Amber hired the least competent lawyers in history.
That too. I think some people just...
That was really the most entertaining part about it. It wasn't even like the drama. It was just watching her legal teams try to do anything. My favorite part was when he objected to his own claim. That was awesome.
So
it's hearsay. Objection. Did you just object yourself?
This game is so easy. I'm just eating while pressing square. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I'm just tapping square.
Where are you now? I can't remember if I was ahead of you or not last time.
I can't remember either. I'm fighting a bunch of orcs in a city that's being attacked.
Yeah, I think I might be a little ahead of you unless you're fighting Sleipnir.
No, I'm fighting the orcish warlord. Big motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm fighting Sleipnir. I'm probably like maybe 5 minutes ahead of you.
Fair. But yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I want to finish eating. So I'm just going to press square. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's... Again, we have played this game enough to understand this requires very little in terms of skill.
I am getting hit a decent amount, but like, I'm still winning. And the fact that I'm winning while literally having my head down is not great.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure this game is perfectly fine as a whole. Like, I am sure that if I was paying more attention to it and cared about the story, that I would walk away with this being like, oh, it's like a 6 out of 10. But not caring about the story and the game is play being this, I'm sitting here like, this is probably the worst Final Fantasy I've played. And I played
Okay.
15.
I was gonna say you haven't played that many, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not. I still don't think it's bottom 3, but or bottom
Oh,
2.
you have played a lot more than I have. So.
I've played all of them. Some of them, most of them, very recently.
Did you play 11?
No, negative. That's
What
the
can you play the ball? Okay.
and that's probably the only one that I'm never going to play because 14 has a free trial. 11.
I was actually going to ask if you had played 14.
I have not played 14 either, but I plan to for my retrospective because that's got a free trial. There is a free trial for 11 too, but you have to still buy the game first.
And it's not a free trial.
But you get the online for free. Or maybe it's vice versa.
I thought it was an MMO. I just assumed that it was all online.
Yeah. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you get the game for free, but you have to pay for the online. There's something it's not just free. And I'm like, oh, that's stupid. I'm not gonna pay for fucking 11 just to try it. I'm also really surprised it has servers still. And like it's on Steam.
I knew it was still on. I knew it was still running.
Like I know some people who really like it.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm here to collect them all. Give me your spirit.
Also, maybe some of it's for post game, but like I feel like there's not a ton of game left for how many icons. So yeah, we still need like.
I mean, we're gonna get Odin, Bahamut, and Shiva.
Did we get Bahamut? I can't remember.
No, I don't think we did.
I actually can't remember
I
if
I was gonna say we're getting them. Is what I was saying.
Yeah, I just can't remember if we got
So
Bahamut.
there are 3 more left.
Let's see. Do we have? It's funny. Neither of us can remember if we fucking got Bahamut, which I feel like should be a big
Important.
thing.
It's been like 2 weeks since we played.
We did. We do have Bahamut.
Okay, so then we just get Odin and Shiva.
Yeah, it definitely feels like there's room for 3. I guess. Yeah, I guess it could be 2. I guess it's probably 2. It just doesn't.
Unless you buy the DLC.
Yeah, there's definitely DLC with Leviathan.
I know, that's Leviathan, yeah. I figured that part out when it was called the Drowned or whatever.
Yeah, I actually don't. I don't even know that for sure Leviathan's in it. I know that Leviathan's in it. Like,
I know Leviathan's in it.
there's no way he's not.
I will say it's really weird that of the choices to make DLC that they chose Leviathan.
Really, I feel like he's like the.
I feel like Leviathan is a pretty common staple of the series.
Yeah, I mean he should have been main game, but like I feel like out of the ones that were like left out.
Like which character to be DLC, like the DLC power that you get, and to unlock its power, I would have been like Bahamut. Like,
Yeah.
It's the one that's non-elemental, and it's probably the most famous Final Fantasy summon ever.
Yeah. All right. Who the fuck is this fucker? Oh, hey, look, it's Jill. It's Jill's brother, I think.
Sleipnir.
Is that his name?
If it's the night, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe he's not Jill's brother then. Because Clive was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Which I feel like he would know if Jill had a brother.
Cancer. No,
Also-
actually, I'm an Aries.
Also, if he's not Jill's brother, why did they design him to look just like her?
Sir, that's rude. You can't just ask why people look the way they do. That's not cool.
It's fine, they're white.
Oh, I thought we were Asian. What the fuck?
So this was built with the West in mind first.
Yes, that was why I assumed that the waifu was Asian. Like the Western experience should be.
No. See, this is like British Western, not American Western.
Oh, okay. My bad. Well, I know that. If it was American Western, she'd be Latina.
And she have a fucking shop. I want American Final Fantasy. Just give him a fucking gun.
Please, can somebody do that? Can we get indie Final Fantasy and it's just like American Western.
I want
We
the
gotta go find the 4 crystals. It's like translates in American. It's like we gotta go shoot up some school. We
God
gotta go stop the Dark King,
um,
Osama bin Laden.
two things.
Wait, Torgal have a sword.
Okay, no, he is not related to Jill at all.
Brother,
Not yeah.
Torgal just ran behind us carrying our sword. It's Zacian. Hi. Oh, hey, I think we might be get Shiva's power tonight.
Oh, is Jill dying?
I think Jill might be dead.
Okay, rest in peace. Did her
Rest
not?
in peace.
Did her not
Rest in
brother
peace.
kill her?
No, I think Odin did.
No,
Rest
bastard.
in peace. Wait, I want us to cut to Clive like and back home being like, and I made Torgal sit outside, and I still never got to fuck her.
I will say why. Obviously, I expected something to happen to Shiva. I do. This game's opening was so fucking depressing, and it's had some depressing moments, but definitely I feel like the opening was the strongest. I really don't want the ending to end with fucking Joshua dying, and Jill dying, and Clive just being alone and miserable. I don't like those kind of endings. No, we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. Look up the ending.
When we get there.
But yeah, I did look up why else if Slipnir and Jill are related, and no, they are not. I did. But I would say spoiler. I learned spoilers about Slipnir, but like, I really don't care about this character at this point. So
Who fucking cares about Sleipnir? I had just assumed he was dead. I assumed that I had done the job.
yeah,
Unless he's our brother, at which point that's badass.
I'm gonna say just because I don't know if, when it says in the story, you might have already skipped it, or maybe we might have skipped it previously. Who fucking knows? But he is not human. He is a magical construct created by Odin.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Does that mean anything? I don't know, but
It's like when Fallout 4, when people are like, if you actually do a deep dive in the code, you'll learn that cocksucker, the slut from the Dune, is secretly a synthoid. And you're sitting there like, firstly, who? Secondly, cares?
Also, is there a phase 2 for Slipnir?
No.
Okay, this
You just
fight's...
have to whittle down his health because there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm actually not having a trouble. I'm having the opposite trouble. I'm like, he's going down very quickly.
Oh, well, that must be nice because for me, he just took forever and a half.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like, I guess because these bosses are so long that it feels very short. But
That's actually not a bad card.
he also just did transform and I was doing his fucking bullshit, so now it's taking longer.
Yeah, like I said, he wasn't bad. He just took a lot of hits.
Fair. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm melting his health bar way better than most bosses. That's why I assume there must be a phase 2. But I'm just that good at pressing square.
There's a couple of good cards.
We should at some point, maybe we should. I'm curious how good you are at mashing, and one how good I'm terrible at mashing, but I've never actually like gotten a number.
I'm sure that there's a game for that.
Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, there's Mario Party Domination, but also I think you can probably just get a thing on Steam.
Also, say like there's gotta be like a website for that shit.
I'm sure. I think I guarantee there is, but I know
What are we doing another bro v bro?
Sir, I don't know. Whenever.
Say we're tied. You won the first one and I won the second.
Yeah. I was actually going through. I was trying to find something for Yachty. I ended up just deleting it, but I was going through my old videos the other day, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, the Broy Bro." I mean, the legally distinct beef bowl.
Yeah. It's what's the like plant-based beef?
Like tofu or
No, it has a specific name.
Ah.
The Impossible Beef.
Oh yeah.
That's what you call it. Is you call it the Impossible Beef Bowl. It's like a beef bowl, but not real. Uh, yeah, we did two of those. Because
Yeah.
you absolutely kicked my teeth in the first time, and then
I think you kicked my teeth the second time. I don't think either one was close.
no, I don't think so. The only one I remember that we did was we played the FPS chess, and that
Yeah.
was I liked the game, and that was the one that was definitely not close.
Yeah. The game was fun, and then Alfred did a video afterwards. He fucking ripped me off.
Yeah, that game was fun, but I remember one of the pieces had a machine gun. One of the pieces had a machine gun. I don't remember if it was the queen or the rook, and I just remember I threw it at one of your pieces, and for over the course of like the next 10 turns, you threw pieces at it and lost like every round. And I remember sitting there be like, you wanna try fighting a different piece?
Yeah, no, you beat the shit out of me. I am.
Like that one was not close. And then but the other one I remember is we definitely did a metronome battle or something. And like immediately I got like explosion and explosion and like what's the fucking wish move that takes away all
Oh
your health?
yeah, fuck. I can't remember the name right now, but
Yeah, I got like that both to back, and I was like, well, there goes two of my Pokemon.
also really Odin. So we kill your Josh, or we kill your Jill. Like, so you kill Jill.
We kill your boyfriend, so you kill our girlfriend. What the fuck, man? It's not very feminist of you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Dick.
my hands are my sword is rated. Yeah, exactly. That's what he was going for.
Oh well.
He's like, my sword is rated E for everyone. And
Oh
my sword cool.
oh. I will say, Odin introducing himself by cutting a castle in half. Like that's pretty cool. I know his name is not Odin. I actually know his name is Barnabas. But if I say Barnabas, Jonathan's gonna be like, who?
Uh, from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
it's funny because I'm pretty sure that's the name of the not Jack Sparrow.
It
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Barbosa.
Ah, I was close.
You were close.
I was close.
Why does Clive constantly tell Josh to get back? Like, I know Joshua and
He
Jill
already died like 4 times.
fair, and I know like they're both sick but like they
But
fucking have
Clive was sitting
powers.
here like, one of these times it's gonna stick, Josh. And I don't want to deal with this.
But yeah, also he did not have a sword before, so he just fucking
He made one.
with his bare like he broke the fucking building to introduce himself with just fucking fists. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a honestly a cool way to introduce. I know not introduce him, but introduce him to Clive. And then
So do you think first of all, how long do you think he was back there like planning this out?
Oh,
And secondly, like, do you think he's like rehearsed this a couple times? Like, there's like if you cut to behind it, there's like several other broken doors in the castle.
no, he was absolutely peeking through the door, seeing if Slipnir was still alive. Like he was
So
waiting.
they're like, oh, come on, kill my boyfriend. I'll be out there in a.
Like no,
Well,
he
actually, he's a magical construct. I'm sorry.
yeah, he
Kill
can.
my dildo. I'll be out there in a minute.
Man, Clive, you're getting diced up, Clive. Also, do you want to?
Clive gets kind of fucked up for sure.
Also, why is no one throwing like ice or fireballs at him?
Or lightning, or earth, or wind, or light. It's not like we don't have like a million other powers.
Yeah, like if we're getting diced up in swordplay, he's probably better at magic than us, but we might as well start trying. Like,
Well, also, I'm gonna say, like, let me point this shit out. Why is it always that we only use Ifrit's power to do a big kaiju fight after our opponents decide we're doing a big kaiju fight?
we never.
Why does Clive never go, hey, hey, I'm losing at swords. Why don't I just turn into the big monster and the big fuck off monster, and we'll see how this works?
I guess the excuse is he has bad control over it, and he doesn't. He needs the.
Oh, it worked for you. It's worked pretty well for us the last 3 times we've used it.
I was gonna say, I think the excuse I'm sure the story gives or people give is just that he needs the sort of death. He needs the fear of his opponents doing it first to be able to activate.
I thought you were gonna say he needs like the fear of death. I was like, yeah, like when you're getting diced up by.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, we transformed, and we. But also, why didn't we just go kaiju? Why did we baby transform?
Wait, May. Did you ever? Because I know you played the Final Fantasy Draft and Sealed a couple times.
Yeah.
Did you ever manage to? Did you ever manage to succeed on the Odin card's final ability?
Oh, the one that if you do damage, they die.
The insta win, yeah.
Yeah. Nope, I never did.
I pulled it off a couple times. It's really fun. My favorite was I went to swing and my opponent realized I gave him flying and I went to swing and my opponent realized he couldn't block. So as I clicked the attack button, they surrendered.
Oh, look, Jill immediately went big fucking
Full kaiju.
full kaiju.
Funny how that works.
No, don't this way. Hurry, Josh. Oh, Turtle's got a sword.
I say Shim.
Also, your girlfriend's gonna die. Like, maybe all three of you could have done this from the beginning.
Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's talk about that some more. Joshua, I know Joshua was sick, but Joshua is still using his Phoenix powers, right?
Yeah.
So like, why did we all? You're right. Like, why didn't all three of us go full kaiju from the start? Like, yeah, he is probably stronger than Clive. Is he stronger than all three of them? I don't know that he is.
Yeah, like I know that they don't want to use their powers because they're sick and shit, but like, it's the fucking it's the main boss.
This is literally him and the giant god that you found out about like 2 days ago.
Yeah, like. Okay, so I was gonna say Jill's dead, but we need to be close to her to get her powers, so she's probably like held captive, barely dead, and then we'll get her powers, and then she'll die.
It's gonna be a Tsukiyomi moment where we come back and it's like, I've been sitting here getting stabbed for 72 hours, Clive.
The Infinite Tsukiyomi is funny to me because the anime made fillers out of every single character's.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember that they did one for 1010 and they literally had so little to go off of from the manga that they decided to make it a tie into one of the movies instead.
But like the manga was over at that point. They didn't need to make filler, but they made filler.
Yeah. I only remember the 1010 one because, like I said, they made it. They did the Naruto movie where they travel to a parallel universe, and they decided that 1010 was going to end up in that universe now too.
Just don't make one for 1010. Just skip that episode.
Yeah. No, why would we do that?
We need money.
We have to have more money. They did a lot of filler for like Naruto after the manga was over.
Did they? I just know about the Tsukiyomi episodes.
Dude, there's like Shippuden has like 400 episodes, and there's like only 500 chapters of Shippuden. And unlike One Piece, they don't really drag out a lot of things, so they're just like a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, that's one thing I liked about One Piece at first, but quickly realized no, actually, filler episodes are just better because then you can skip them.
Yeah. Well, I'm also gonna like credit towards you. Yeah, sorry, there's 500 episodes of Shippuden. I'm sorry, my bad. 500 episodes. Let's look and see how many chapters of Shippuden there are.
0 because Naruto Shippuden, it's just called Naruto, sir.
There are 446 chapters of Shippuden. I know it's all Naruto, but nicely it's Shippuden. So let's see when the war ended, because I'm 99% positive we got like 3 more seasons. Infinite Tsukiyomi, the Invocation. Okay. So after the Infinite Tsukiyomi was fired off, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 immediately after the Infinite Tsukiyomi went off. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's after. Yeah, so it's the Infinite Tsukiyomi. They immediately decided to do 19 chapters of filler. Then Itachi got his own filler arc right afterwards. Then we got into Indra and Asura, which is canon. Then they did a random side story. Okay, cool. Then they did Naruto and Sasuke teaming up. Then they did Nostalgia Days for 4 chapters. And they did the Sasuke light novel for 5 chapters. And they did the Shikamaru light novel for 5 chapters. Then they did the wedding chapter, so I guess this is after they beat them. Yeah, so the entire final 23 episode season is all filler.
Jesus.
So yeah, like after the Infinite Tsukiyomi went off, they had like another 50 episodes of filler.
That's embarrassing.
Like I know that the original Naruto has a really shitty run of filler where there's like literally like 100 episodes back to back of filler. Which I will defend some of that filler a lot more than other people will, because there is some of that filler that's really interesting, and there's some of that filler that's not. But the manga was over at this point. Like, why are we doing another 50?
Yeah, like I understand the filler during. It is crazy that they had to do like 2 years of filler.
100 episodes. Yeah.
Like, and they still kept catching up.
Yeah. Yeah. Naruto may not have good filler, but again, credit where it's due. I think filler episodes are better than filler, like, just dragging out scenes. Because, like you said, worst case scenario, you can skip them. In best case scenario, sometimes they're interesting.
Yeah.
It's not often, sometimes.
For handling filler, Fairy Tail did one of my favorite things, which they decided, you know what, we're doing filler, we keep catching up. We're just gonna we're gonna actually stop doing weekly. We're gonna take a break. We're just gonna take a break for like 2 years. Totally fine. Give the staff time to do something else. Time for manga to catch up. Understandable. Except they decided to do this in the middle of an arc.
Oh.
And I don't think the manga was done with the arc yet, but like it would, like they weren't like caught up. Like they probably could have finished the arc and then done their break. Nope, they just did it in the middle of the arc.
Well then.
And it took 2 years, like 2 years off. Like they picked like an okay end point. It wasn't like a cliffhanger, but like it was still not smart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Black Clover did that, right? Like Black Clover started the Three Devil Saga, and then like took 5 years off.
Fair. Well, I mean it got canceled.
But it's back, baby.
And it's movie quality animation, they say. Which I don't know if you've watched Black Clover at all, but Black Clover has
watched the first episode.
It has some of the worst animation I think in all of Shonen Jump series.
So I am really bad at this now because I did grow up with like anime before like the animation was like crisp. So like OG Dragon Ball had some good animation, but then it also had some really not good animation. Like OG Naruto has some really good animation moments and then some really not good animation moments. So like modern day anime, because it already looks so much better than that, I always go like, yeah, this looks fine. And people are like, this looks so terrible. And I'm like, It's like One Punch Man, the new season. I know people are like constantly dogging on it.
Oh, it looks
and
so
I have
bad.
I've seen some bad ones. My favorite one is like he's sliding down a hill and it's literally a PNG. But like I'm sitting here being like, yeah, you know, I mean, Naruto had some PNG moments. Like the rest of this looks fine.
My favorite One Punch Man season 3 is they gave a male character huge, gigantic knockers. just because they did not know what like. They just did,
Drop packs.
well, no, they just weren't like they gave boobs. Like it's not pecs, it's boobs because I think they were just so unfamiliar with the source material, and we're clearly not using it to. We're clearly not using it. No, yeah, no, it's not
Oh,
pecs.
man.
It's giant like J cup titties.
Cody, you'll never believe this. Sleipnir is no man. He's a creation of Odin.
Whoa! Did they just say that in the story?
Like 16 more Sleipnir showed up.
Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. All right, I just stopped after the cutscene. Clive woke up. So you're up to 16 Slipneers.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do a fight real quick. And then,
Fair. I will,
yeah.
I'm gonna call it here. I will probably, possibly catch up because I feel like I'm probably like a good 20 minutes behind at this point, if not a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some fights. Yeah, the only other thing I know about One Punch Man season 3 is there's a scene of like a big Amazon woman supposed to be protecting a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and they like didn't animate the guy in there, so it's just her blocking a rocks from like nothing. It's just people being like, why didn't she just move?
Thanks, One Punch Man.
You know, this is my favorite anime trope where they just bring back a bunch of like villains that are like really tough, and you're like, oh man, how are they going to deal with this? And all the enemies go down in like 3 hits, and you're like, well, why did we struggle the first time?
Sir, what are you talking about?
'Cause it's one of those things that like, maybe just don't do the trope.
No.
Like,
It's cool.
like I remember people power scaling. I remember seeing like one of the arguments for like, is Luffy stronger than Naruto before Gear 5th was like, well, Luffy knocked out 50,000 fishmen, and I'm like, yeah, but it's like anime logic with big numbers. So 50,000 fishmen is less than like what 10 people now. Like, I'm sorry, the bigger number they got weaker, right? That's how this works.
That's how it works. Also, how
You can
many?
send out 100,000 Charmander, but they're now weaker than a one Squirtle. Shouldn't have added so many.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure Naruto killed a bunch of fodder during the fucking war.
He did, but it's definitely not as many. The allied, the entire enemy Zetsu army was 100,000, and it was something like 40,000 of them were killed day one by the Ninja Alliance. Which, by the way, Zetsu's good night. Those are, to continue a rant of Naruto, those were such pathetic additions.
And tune in next time. We're gonna play all of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Yeah, which the first one?
1 through 4.
Listen, I'm all aboard for 3 and 4. One's a little rough.
Nope, we're playing it. Oh, I know. I played it. I played 1 and 2 recently, and I did not like them.
I'll say I will fucking play you at 3. I will play some rounds of 3 with you, buddy.
But anyway, I'm going to hop off for now, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate chatting with you.
Yes, sir. You have a good night. Be nice to your lady.
Jonathan says I have to be nice to you.
Yeah.
She says, yeah. You're not going to say
Yeah.
anything nice? Yadi says hi.
Hi, Yachty.
All right. I'll talk.